Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream. Hope you all had a good week. Mine was okay. Once more into the bridge, my friends, with Regiments in the Winds of Change DLC, as we take a warpath with the French. And contrary to popular misconceptions, the French do not run. No, we will show them the prowess of the French, like they did in Austerlitz, Friedland, Marengo, Crécy, and Agincourt. Well, maybe not those last two, but, you know, we'll show them the French can fight. Hello, Kalima. Right, so France. What do we have with France? With the... Alright, so... everyone strategically relocates. But yeah. So France has a slightly different doctrine to most of the other NATO nations that I can see from their basic build-up of stuff. Because of course, their main combat vehicle that they use here is the AMX versions of it, which is a wheel tank. Which is a choice. It does mean that they are slightly... I mean, I can't exactly show it here, but I believe the AMX is... actually, let's just double out again. Go into Regipedia a little bit earlier. Right, so for instance, we have the AMX 10RC, which has basically no armor. But if we go with the AMX 30, which is the... well, not this one. Let's see. Well, something like that. Oh, here we go. Essentially, the main battle tanks have no armor. So yeah. Yeah, well, like I said. I know it's funny. I know it's a joke that everyone uses, but it's also very, very played out. And historically, the French actually won most of their fights. Just the ones that they lost that everyone will want to remember because everyone hated the French for a while. But then again, history is written by the victors, and occasionally the French. Now, which army do we want to play with? Right, so we have the 6th Division Légère Blindée, which has... well, they have some decent troops. I mean, the Legion is, I believe, the French elite troops. Some decent scouting ability, but no real art-hitting stuff. Alright, so it's mostly a scouting army. Alright, so here we have more that. A lot of infantry. Does suggest that they are a little bit difficult. Alright, let's go with the 12th Regiment de Cuirassiers. Because they start with some AMX 30s. So that should give us some striking power. It's only basic infantry, but it's mechanized, so that should be fine. Alright, so I did consider... that must be new. I did consider going with depleted, but I think damage is probably more my speed in this particular con. So we'll just leave everything else as normal. Go for 3 stages, because we don't want to be here for 6 hours. Alright. Yeah, they really have no armor. Anything. They do look like regular tanks, though. So I'm gathering that the French doctrine is more centered around mobility, which I can get behind. Alright, so what does this army not have? I mean, they have artillery, they have mortars, they have some infantry, some tanks, and some scouts. What do they not have? We could get some Germans in here with some M4s. They're not great tanks, but there's a lot of them. Guessing. And let's see. When upgraded, when upgraded, they turn into leopards. Oh well, that is an upgrade, I guess. We could also go for the massive amounts of tanks. That would consume all my operational authority, though. Alright, Calamari, now it's enough. I get you're having fun, but please. The aliens have their own problems. And I'm trying to decide which kind of group would be useful for my needs here. I kind of want something that can give me air power. Don't get any air reconnaissance, so no air patrols. Let's just get some more infantry, I guess. Right, so the first mission is a defense versus versus the Russians. This is a new edition. I believe you didn't get to see before which opponent you were facing. So we're expecting heavy armor, probably. Right. Actually, we already have Jaguar rockets. Let's instead go for... Do we go for Marines? I kind of want the cluster bombs as well, or just regular bombs. Here we get smoke and all that. We don't have anything that can has any AGGMs. Let's get the Chameau. Right. Get some more call-in points. I think I'll go with the defense. Definitely want some singles intelligence, and I'll save up the points for anything else. Plus I can get a good deal. Right, let's go to defense. Let's start with some allies. Hello, Ursi. Hello, Hobo Joe. Well, we're just about to start, so let's hope that it goes all right. Thirdly, my first time playing with the French legions, so hope it goes well. I do request that any jokes at the expense of the French will be kept down to a minimum. Calarima has already spent all of the supply of French jokes that we had in stock, so we're out. Alright, so we are here. We need to hold India, Kilo, and Lima. Where is that? Kilo, Lima. So they are coming from over there. Over there. We can reinforce from here and here. Yeah, I don't think they'll have Tesla tanks. Right. Definitely want some eyes here. Foxtrot is very, very exposed. They have anti-tank already. But some more couldn't hurt. Is the Russians we are fighting after all. And, you know, let's give them a little bit of an obstacle. Alright, so where to deploy? Well, you will go over here. And I think I'll just deploy my main battle tanks here in the center. Deploy the mortars over there. Get some anti-tank over here. And we probably will need some air support or anti-air support. Right, I can deploy one group of Fusiliers. Let's set them up here. Right. And we are set. You will be 0. Go. 3 to 5 platoon. Alright. Gallerima. Don't hit every stereotype on the way down. That's just some bombardment, that's not so bad. And at least we have a decent viewing angle as they approach here. And if they push through the woods, I'm kind of boned, but much I can do about that. But all the other approaches are pretty much open. Alright, we have incoming. Let's get you out of that defensive position. So far, nothing over on this side. They're staying out of range. Where are they going? That's
Aux ordres. Reçu, on exécute. Engageons l'ennemi. Envoyez des renforts. On attend. Reçu.
renew the barrage.
Je vous écoute. C'est bien pris.
Alright, so far not so bad. If I can take out those Shilkas, that would be very good, because then I can bring in my rockets.
Premier coup parti.
Don't have enough to haul in extra supplies. Ooh.
Pas d'objectif. Hiroshi.
They do have more back there, and they're just staying out of range.
Section en avant.
Not attacking a different area. Just staying put.
Je vous écoute. C'est bien pris.
I mean, they're surprisingly accurate, these guns. Not a great AP damage, but, you know. We've got incoming.
Fort est clair. Reçu.
Right, let's get back on the ridge. It is just scouts. BRM-1Ks. They can do some damage, but they're not terribly accurate. Oh, they're getting attacked on the other side. Right, take out the HQ, please.
Je vous écoute.
just gonna trust that it's okay. Alright, we managed to take out the enemy. Looks like our allies are moving in. Providing some off-map support. So far, so good. Right. You pull back for some repairs. I don't have the points yet to get the supply on the field, and I don't recall anything else. Got some more stuff coming in. T80, that is not great. What are you doing? Right. They have something in these boots over here that needs to be taken out. That will have slowed down my ability to reinforce. Keep hitting him. I think the AI got an update in the last patch. Being much more careful with their anti-air stuff. Oh, we managed to hit something. Right, you're back in fighting shape. Let's get back to the front. Right, we've got incoming. U-80s again. Definitely some good troops here. Not really at the right angle to help handle the tanks like this, but they are probably the strongest anti-tank I have.
Munitions basse. En attente.
Oh, got incoming.
Alignement sur coordonnées utiles. Reçu, terminé.
They still have a Shilka in there somewhere.
Reçu, on exécute.
Right,
Fort est clair.
you get out of there.
Aux ordres. C'est pris.
Bring in some supplies. Picks up my AMXs. You still have a little over half your ammo. We're well dug in here. Yep, French tanks are fast and have very light armor. Their front armor is 8, side armor is 2.
5 minutes.
I don't exactly
remaining.
have something equivalent to show. I don't even know who my ally are. They're British, alright. So just a standard Spartan has about the same armor as one of my AMXs.
Aux ordres.
Here we have the T-80s. Right, so T-80s have a front armor of 18, a turret armor of 19. They have okay-ish firepower, a gun of AP-15, which should be able to punch through 15 points of armor, at least. You definitely want to hit the enemy from the side with these tanks. The enemy is being very annoying by hiding in the woods.
Section en avant.
I could try to use these paths to circle around me, but I don't think they are doing that. Right, they're gonna go for another attack, that is fine. If they can hit. The biggest problem is mostly that Soviet tanks have very poorly stabilized barrels. So they need to stand still to hit you. We have something coming in over here. Another bench of tanks. Right, T-18s. And they have a gun of AP-18. And some ATGMs. give them some cover. Right, we've got incoming over here.
En attente. Reçu, on exécute. Multiple contact hostile.
Right, so far so good. I mean, we did lose a vehicle, but considering what was thrown at us, that feels like not too bad a sacrifice.
One minute remaining.
Aux ordres. C'est pris.
Right, see if I can get a shot off on the side of the tanks. Right, we're about to run out of time. We held all our positions. Yeah, a fairly respectable KD ratio. But being the defender is usually easier. I mean, we only lost one tank, so I'm counting that as a fairly good win. Right, so we could upgrade this to get the Jaguar bombs. I'm inclined to get that. And let's get some tactical support boost. We're still on the current mission of defense. So let's have a look. You could do with some repairs. Everything else is pretty much fine. 3 units is probably a fair deal. None of our engineer support got refunded because we're still using it. Let's do the weather warning. Since we are in defensive position, that's probably fine. It's still daytime, so also good. Fighting again at 2 AM. Eventually, everything is back where it started. Yep. Right, let's get you set up on the hill again. Oh, you got reset. Alright, well, that's fine. Back over there again, because you've been very useful over there. We don't need the supply right this moment. I think I bring back the mortar team again. This is just a standard reconnaissance. I definitely need more deployment points, but for now I just need to up it out. 5 to 7 platoons, yeah, they definitely invested in some deployment points. Just hope that these fork banks don't interfere with any lines of sight we need. Like our allies are still milling about. Where will they strike? Well, on the plus side, my AMXs definitely got a nice veterancy level. So they should be able to hit a little bit more easily. Just some bombardment. Not that critical. They're just guessing where I am. Fairly bad guesses. Different company. Scimitars, we're still getting some help from the British, it seems. We'll see. Alright, let's just wait until the attack finally hits us. That's a lot of points we need for the bombs.
J'ai plusieurs thermiques en vue.
Oh, right, we have contact.
Je vous écoute. C'est bien pris.
Alright, that's a lot. And they have anti-air. Of course they have anti-air.
Nous avons été pris à partie. Parlez. En attente.
Right, you focus on killing that.
Aux ordres.
You need to get back.
Section en avant.
Right, evacuate. That's just too much.
Marche arrière. Aperçu, terminé.
Really bringing everything, and now they're striking us over that way. Well, that's fine. We can remobilize if we need to. Get some Fusiliers over this way. We can't withdraw just yet. We need to hold the line. And just get that Sterla. They took out my observation post. They did. Get that way.
Aux ordres. Force ennemie en visu.
me get out of there. Right, shoot back. The MXs are definitely very versatile, I'll give them
Zone
that.
lost.
Reçu, terminé. Consommation 100%. Dégagez la zone, ça va bientôt barder.
We didn't lose too much in that.
Frappe accomplie. Objectif touché. Je vous écoute.
You're empty. Let's just get you out of there and redeploy in a moment. I'll re-establish our position here.
Aperçu, terminé.
Bring you back. Where's the infantry you ordered? Still slowly limbering over to the fields. Yeah, it's a fairly decent autocannon. Could make at least the enemy the helicopters think twice about doing anything stupid.
Affirmatif, parlez.
Buy ourselves a little bit of time. Get you back on the field.
Zone captured.
En attente.
Let's deploy. Get you back on the ridge again.
Section en avant.
As that's just looking for the target again with the artillery. Completely forgot to use my artillery there. Oh well, maybe we see an target of opportunity again. We'll try.
Fort éclair.
Regular infantry.
La section est visuelle. C'est pris.
Alright.
Demande d'appui, feu accordé. Mission à feu nourri. Aux ordres. Véhicule touché, ligne en balle. Reçu. On va pas tenir longtemps. Reçu, on décolle. Cible dans la zone, joli.
Yeah, if they catch us in a flanking position, we are very badly done by.
Aperçu, terminé.
Alright, let's see if we can get them in the flank.
Ma section se fait déborder.
In the side armor, we can definitely kill them. The 62s only have 3 side armor, so. Alright, reinforcements have arrived.
Fort éclair. Déployé et prêt.
mean, a Fusiliers got mauled, but they are still in the fight. Let's get you moved a little bit further forward. Otherwise you might not be able to take on any enemy aircraft. Where will they strike again? I mean, they're probably just messing up for another one of those big attacks. Don't actually have the recon to check it out. Dark in again. That should also help us survive any of the incoming attacks, but you do need to know exactly where the enemy is coming from. Right. Got movement.
Premier coup parti. Je vous écoute. Section en avant. But, appui pas efficace.
Right, only a small attack.
Fort éclair. Reçu.
Right. Let's head up back over here. Ah, found you. Counter battery fire. Go.
Je vous écoute. L'action paraît, transmettez.
Ooh, an artillery duel. Fine, if you want to do that. I don't think I can afford to march in there. I am sorely tempted. I need to keep my troops handy for countering the enemy attack.
Five minutes remaining.
Reçu.
Keep pounding them.
Fort éclair.
Right. Get you set up in a slightly more logical manner, because right on top of each other is not the most effective means of keeping you busy. We managed to hit something, I think.
Engagement ennemi. Envoyez des renforts. Aux ordres.
They have a lot of artillery. That's mortar fire. Could be worse. Right, let's be a little bit bold. Let's be French. See if I can hit some of their artillery. If I could take out some trained artillery crews, that would be very, very good. Problem is, mostly I have no recon, so this is gonna be tricky.
Section en avant.
And yeah, nope. Hold back.
Feu nourri.
Of course, their main attack had to come on this side now.
On va pas tenir longtemps. En terre. Envoyez le SAN.
That's a helicopter team.
Fort éclair.
We could handle that, but dang it. Yeah, just crossing luck there.
Affirmatif. Parlez.
Give them some covering fire.
One minute remaining.
En attente. Vue en mouvement.
Oop.
Dégagez la zone, ça va bientôt barder.
Zone lost.
Pas compris. Objectif touché.
That is unfortunate, but still a fairly good deal for us. Alright, moving on to the next stage. Alright, didn't lose too many losses. Let's go for a recon in force. I think we've done the defense against the Russians. Now it's time to take on the Polish. Right, do I want another task force? Because there's a good chance I might not be able to bring it into the field. Getting German task force, I don't really need that. This is the artillery strike. Would give me some more infantry, but I think I already have Jaguar bombs, though I don't need that. Jaguar cluster bombs. Let's bring in some airborne stuff. And this is a fairly cheap level up. Let's get a point in singles intelligence. Didn't really lose much, so don't have to restore too much. Alright, let's go to events. Let's extend the operation. Alright, 6 in the evening. A new map. Let's see what we have to do. Right, so we are required to scout out enemy forces and take 2 points, which are... We start over here. They want us to take Juliet, and where's India? India. That is quite a blef things to take. And we definitely will need to take Kilo in November if we want to get to India. Kinda want to ignore the center here. Definitely need some mobile forces. And I definitely want forces that are able to hit something. I'm definitely bringing the AMXs. The recon element. And let's bring in the Marines as well. Some artillery to give some support. Why do you only have 1 unit? You didn't lose anything. Definitely something a little bit weird going on with the troop numbers. Maybe it's just because we are on the attack. What's different about you? Well, since we are going to be attacking, I definitely want some air defense against that. Yeah, that's going to be problems. Right, I think that'll do. Hold fire for now and just move forward. Definitely something off with the troop numbers. Did not see anything. Just extended operations. And that's on pause. Because everything is on top of each other. So. See if we can take out Kilo quickly so we can push to India. Alright, deploy. Let's lay down some fire. Dang it. E-72s, that is not great, but at least their armor is not so tough I cannot beat it with my tanks. push on forwards. And start scouting out November.
En attente. Demande d'appui, rapidement.
And let's bring some anti-tank if this is how the enemy is gonna behave.
Reçu. Fort et clair. Aux ordres.
Right.
Plus en mouvement. En à terre, envoyez le stade. Je vous écoute. Reçu. Aux ordres. Force ennemie en visu. On ne va pas tenir longtemps.
Dang it.
Aperçu. Je vous écoute.
Right. Fall back.
Terminé.
Marines can take Kilo. And deal with these Malyutkas.
En attente.
Your range is 2800. That's probably way further than. Oop. Oh, they have ATGMs. Cool. Wasn't exactly expecting
Zone
that.
captured.
Right.
On fait le combat.
You fall back.
Dégagez la zone, ça va bientôt barder. Aux ordres. Aperçu.
Some counter battery.
Plusieurs cibles dans la zone, joli tir. En attente.
Over there.
Reçu, terminé.
We lost the vehicle. And you hit this.
Affirmatif, parlez.
Can hit it, but you cannot see it. Bit of a risk. we have a clear shot before the enemy can counter it.
En attente. Aperçu. Je vous écoute.
Right,
Affirmatif, parlez.
get out of the firing range.
Contact, demande conduite à tenir. Fort éclair. Arrivée sur zone. Reçu.
Definitely need to move you up, otherwise you will just keep doing that.
Reçu, on exécute.
Alright, let's start scoping out India.
Fort éclair. Affirmatif, parlez. Alignement sur coordonnées du tir. En attente. Reçu.
I mean, a bit overkill, but gets the point across. We definitely need to keep focusing on also getting some scouting action in, because taking the points is just bonus, really. But since the enemy cannot attack me from this position, that's fine. Any enemy reinforcements will be coming from over there or over here.
Fort éclair. Force ennemie en visu. Aperçu terminé.
Just take this
Zone captured.
and fall back.
Aux ordres. Aperçu.
Alright. Time to start pounding this thing.
En attente. Reçu, terminé.
Right. Back you away from the front line a bit. Bring in some supply.
Premier coup parti. Plusieurs cibles dans la zone, joli tir.
Yep.
C'est pris. On n'en peut plus, dégagez. Mission faible, demande ravitaillement. Essuyons des tirs, parlez. Type de contact hostile. Aux ordres. On a de la casse.
Dang it.
Reçu, on décroche. Déployé et prêt.
Yeah. Some of these have really
En attente.
annoying.
Mouvement. Je vous écoute. Aperçu.
Right, let's see if I can spot some more enemy units. Oh, we've got incoming.
Fort est clair. C'est bien pris. Aux ordres.
Uh,
Fort est clair. Reçu.
Send in the Pumas. See if I can find where that artillery is, so I can take it out, because it's getting on my nerves.
En attente. Reçu, on exécute.
Right, drop. Drop faster.
Contact, demande conduite à tenir. Je vous écoute. Action au point haut. Véhicule touché, il s'embrase. Ma section se fait déborder.
Man, move!
Branle-bas de combat.
Right, India is falling. That's good.
Aux ordres.
managed to take out my stuff. Enemy scouting vehicle.
Fort est clair. C'est pris.
EMP-1s.
Zone captured.
Not the biggest threat, but still needs to be a little bit aware of it.
Aux ordres. Vue en mouvement.
Right, that is a lot of stuff.
Repli rapidement.
You need to get out of there. I need.
Fort est clair. C'est bien pris.
Some other vehicle is over there. Keep my scouting vehicles. These ones are fine.
Aux ordres. C'est pris. Consommation 100%. Appui tactique en approche.
Oh sure, slow yourself down. That's absolutely fine with me. Time to take back November.
Frappe accomplie. Objectif touché. En position. Acte. Midi. 1000. Aux ordres. Reçu. Terminé.
Alright. Let's finish the scouting of hotel because I don't think we fully completed that.
En attente. Vue en mouvement.
Bring the Marines back in.
Aux ordres. Reçu. Terminé.
These fields are not helping.
Demande d'appui, feu accordé. Je vous écoute. Affirmatif, parlez. Engagement ennemi, envoyez des renforts. Urgence, avance et la salle.
Dang it.
Reçu, on décroche. Plusieurs cibles dans la zone, je les tire.
Man, just kill the anti-tank thing, please.
Je vous écoute. Force ennemie en vue. Aperçu terminé. Aux ordres. Aperçu.
What do they have at the pike?
Mission pilonnée par l'ennemi. Véhicule HS. Aucun rescapé. En attente. Repli rapidement. En position.
The replacements.
Section en avant.
Try to be stealthy.
Fort est clair. Aperçu terminé. Flux en mouvement.
Retreat.
Aux ordres.
Push into hotel.
Reçu. Fort est clair.
Go around that. I don't think I have enough time to go all the way around to Juliet.
Aux ordres.
Remount.
Reçu. En attente.
Dismount.
Nous avons été pris à partie. Parlez.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Perte. Trêve, marche arrière. On ne va pas tenir longtemps.
And they destroyed it, dang it. Oh well, it is just a cheap unit anyway.
Fort est clair. Affirmatif. Parlez.
Oh, Fusiliers managed to take care of that.
Zone captured.
Reçu. Premier coup parti. En attente.
Just 5 more troops.
En attente. Reçu, terminé.
It doesn't really have good vision, but I guess we'll just push here.
Aperçu, terminé.
5 minutes remaining.
Over there.
Fort est clair. C'est bien pris. Force ennemie en visu. En attente. Reçu. Dégagez la zone, ça va bientôt barder. Véhicule HS, aucun rescapé. Au but, appui feu efficace. Subissons un feu nourri.
Zone captured.
C'est bien pris. Je vous écoute. On fait le combat.
Okay, what else can I see?
Reçu, on exécute.
Need 3 more units. Can't see the enemy artillery, so I'm guessing I force it to withdraw.
Aux ordres. Vue en mouvement.
Let's
Fort est clair.
back into the housing here.
Objective completed.
C'est pris. Urgence
Ah,
avance.
get out, get out.
Aux ordres. Reçu, on exécute. Je vous écoute.
Right, we managed to get the main objective done. Aside from not getting Juliet, but I'm not gonna run this gauntlet. There's not enough time, and I'm out of things that can scout for me. Aside from this thing. But I can't get it on the field soon enough.
Avons été pris à partie. Parlez.
1 minute remaining.
Fort est clair. Repli rapidement.
5
think we quitted ourselves well there. Losses are not great, but moving on to stage 3. Right, let's unlock the cluster bombs. A new Gazelle has excellent recon and also a means of shooting at the people. You need to be restored. Get some extra reinforcement points. I think I will take the meeting engagement. Open terrain against the East Germans. I mean, either way, it would be against the East Germans. Still. Yeah, definitely. Unnecessary losses, it feels like, but oh well. Right, to the events. Nothing eventful happens. And it's in the middle of the night. Perfect. Let's see how well we acquit ourselves here. Alright, so we have to hold Echo, Oscar, and Papa. Echo, Oscar, Papa. We need to push this line, whilst holding on to that. Seems doable enough. Got some experienced artillery, so that shouldn't be a problem. We definitely will need some scouting. Yeah, I will be taking the AMX-30s. And may as well get the command tank as well. Some mortar team wouldn't hurt. I am gonna guess the enemy has got some sort of aircraft to help them out. What else do I want? These guys have a better gun. But you have better stealth. And let's go with these guys. They're cheaper to replace. Finally, some Fusiliers. Alright, let's have a bit of an initial gander at the enemy positions. Form up our main attack force. Ooh, we're gonna get help. Neat. I'm gonna use hotel as our forward position. Right, I'm thinking we're gonna push on Papa and then try to circumvent. Let's try to sweep all these points. Or maybe trying to go for the rest of this, but that's kind of iffy at this point because I don't know where the enemy is. You go and sit over here just in case they push over this way. Right. Hold here. Hold fire. All these tree lines do not make it easy. What do they have at Papa? Oh, there it is.
Au contact, demande conduite à tenir. Engin perdu. Je répète, engin perdu. Je vous écoute. C'est bien pris.
That was unfortunate, but not unexpected. Bit of a waste to throw cluster bombs on some pioneers.
Fort est clair.
See if I can spot their enemy artillery.
Vue en mouvement.
And that's a little bit more worth it.
Demande d'appui, feu
Right,
accordé.
got incoming. Right, let's see if we can clear this infantry line. Eh. What the hell?
Pas d'objectif. Quel gâchis.
Right, they have some sort of anti-air up there. And they're sending in massive troops.
Aux ordres. Arrivée sur zone.
Zone lost.
Engagement ennemi. Envoyez des renforts. Section en avant. Affirmatif. Parlez. En attente. Aux ordres. C'est bien pris.
Let's get out of range of all that. Deal with this.
Premier coup parti. Je vous écoute.
Alright, at least our allies are making some progress towards the enemy.
Pas compris. Objectif touché.
Nice. Rockets up their butts.
C'est pris. Fort est clair.
Zone captured.
Right.
Affirmatif, parlez. En attente.
Zone lost. Zone captured.
Reçu, terminé.
That's the anti-air.
Fort est clair.
Right, never mind. We need to hold our gains, otherwise this is all for naught.
Je vous écoute.
Where's the enemy? Where did they go?
Contact, midi, 1000.
Zone captured.
Contact, demande conduite à tenir.
Right, you managed to pull it off an ambush.
Vos ordres. On fait le combat.
Zone lost.
Demande et Vassan. Vue en mouvement.
Oh, crap.
Écoute. Ma section se fait déborder. Dégagez la zone, ça va bientôt barder. Au but, appui feu efficace. En attente. Section en avant.
Zone captured.
This field is definitely creating some problems.
Reçu, terminé. Fort est clair. Véhicule HS, aucun rescapé. Engageons l'ennemi, envoyez des renforts.
Zone captured.
Je vous écoute. Aperçu.
That is a lot of tanks.
Zone lost.
And they took out my infantry. Dang it. But at least the other side of the map is clear enough.
En attente. Aperçu, terminé.
Alright, you get out.
Marche arrière.
You can still take pot shots at the enemy. Just need to track them long enough.
Branle-bas de combat. Vos ordres.
resupply you.
Appui tactique en approche.
Alright. We broke through their main tank line. Take Echo back.
Qui va toucher? Ligne en rade. Nous avons été pris à partie. Parlez. Aucune cible dans la zone. Aux ordres. Reçu. En position. Fort éclair. Reçu.
India's not as important as Echo,
Zone captured.
and my allies have got this handled for now. Let's see if I can get that mortar team out.
Zone lost.
They're pushing again on this side. Oscar. Unfortunate, but not critical.
En attente. Reçu. J'ai plusieurs thermiques en vue.
And
Je vous écoute.
could you not drive forward?
Zone captured.
Urgence, demande Vivatane. Contact, demande conduite à tir. Carnage. Activez la clé.
Break. Hmm. Alright, taking back India. Alright, you need to fall back.
Aux ordres. Dégagez la zone.
Zone lost.
Aperçu, terminé. En attente. Frappe accomplie. Objectif touché.
They're pushing us very effectively on both sides.
5 minutes remaining. Zone captured.
Je vous écoute. Avons été pris à partie. Parlez. Affirmatif. Parlez.
Infantry can hold the line. You need to get over here and get resupplied.
Multiple contacts hostiles.
Get out.
Marche arrière.
Zone lost.
Reçu, on exécute. En attente. Reçu.
Zone
It's
captured.
stuck in places where we don't want to be.
Aux ordres. Reçu, terminé.
HQ is getting restocked.
Alignement sur coordonnées du tir. Fort éclair. Engin perdu. Je répète, engin perdu. Essuyons des tirs, parlez. Plusieurs cibles dans la zone, je
Dang it.
tire. On n'en peut plus, dégagez. Reçu. En attente.
Zone lost. Zone captured.
Fort éclair. C'est bien pris. Force ennemie en visu. Aux ordres.
Right. Managed to hold the flank. We're not losing everything. My ally can make a move quickly enough. But we can at least hold Papa.
One minute remaining.
Je vous écoute. Reçu.
You are no longer needed.
Zone captured.
Contact. Demande conduite à tenir.
Zone captured.
Oh, we actually managed to kill some enemy artillery. Right, rough engagements, but we managed to hold 2 of the victory points, so not bad. And we're gonna do going into the next phase, which is fortunately in the morning. Still the meeting engagement. Do I need that? It's a veteran ERC 90, but kind of pointless if I can't field it anyway. Alright, definitely need to restore some units because, oof. Right, we will do want signals intelligence. And do I need to restore more stuff? Kinda. We chewed through a lot of our stuff, but we did not retreat. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to have the extra on hand. Alright, so what do we want? Let's go for the Blitz. Yeah, blitzing against the Germans. What can go wrong? But my ally is, not completely stupid, but we should have good vision now. And some decent forward positions. Oh, we actually leave off exactly where we started, where we ended last time around. Good. Let's see if I can not lose all my stuff. Definitely want the anti-tank stuff then. Still have enough for one thing, really. Let's bring in the Marines. Oops. Right. Any luck, my ally will go for November, so I can focus on getting the Lima under our control.
Zone captured.
Right, we have Oscar. If we can hold it, we should be able to get a shot out. Give them a bit of a hand. This might be over quicker than we thought. Right, we managed to get a kill. Alright, we took Lima. It was a bit costly, but single vehicle. Have to wait for where the enemy is gonna come from, because that's a bit more tricky to identify. I managed to get a hit off on my cells. Oh, they're taking Oscar.
Zone lost.
My allies will have to deal with that.
Zone captured.
En attente. Reçu, terminé.
Just
Je vous écoute. Véhicule touché, il s'embrase. Suivons un feu nourri.
Zone captured.
Reçu, on exécute. Aux ordres.
and they're really bringing out everything. Right. Deploy, march forwards.
Zone lost.
Right, let's get you back to the supply depot for repairs. And you need to fall back as well.
Marche arrière. Alignement sur coordonnées du tir. En attente. Aperçu terminé. On va pas tenir longtemps.
Dang it.
Plusieurs cibles dans la zone, joli tir. Je vous écoute. Vue en mouvement.
Alright. And they managed to hold on to November.
Fort est clair.
Right. Go over there with my anti-tank stuff.
C'est pris.
You can't shoot while you're moving.
Aux ordres. C'est bien fait. En attente. Reçu.
Oscar is ours.
Zone captured.
See if we can quickly take November then.
Je vous écoute. Reçu.
Push you forward.
Fort est clair. Demande conduite à tenir. Contact, midi, 1000.
Okay.
Reçu, on exécute.
Yeah, you're too late, sunshine.
En attente. Repli rapidement. Section pilonnée par l'ennemi. C'est bien pris. Je vous écoute.
Right.
Demande d'appui, feu accordé. Aux ordres. Reçu, terminé. Force ennemie en visu.
Zone captured. Total domination achieved.
Plusieurs cibles dans la zone, joli tir.
Woohoo! Last stage is completed. Operation concluded. Total victory! The French way. The triumph of the free world didn't come cheap. There will be mistakes to analyze and lessons to learn, but the rusted wheels of history started to move once again. The ZDR government collapsing and major anti-war protests overtaking Moscow. The Warsaw Pact is disintegrated faster than historians can record the events. The winds of change are raging, blowing away the crumbling wreck of the old order. Alright. Not so bad. Yeah, definitely fun to play as the French. They seemed much more capable than the Canadians. But then again, maybe I was just doing things completely wrong as Canada last time around. Let's have a look at the French units properly. Right, so they have the Jaguar. Either bombs or missiles. The Gazelle. I didn't have the HOTS. Fortunately, that would have been useful. But the 20mm would still have done fairly good damage if I could get close to enemies. Puma transport. We already seen the AMX 10 RCs. And they have very good range. Very good range. Just not very accurate, nor very well stabilized. You really need to stand still with these things. And this is a reconnaissance platoon with a very big gun as well. It is very accurate. It's not stabilized at all, apparently. I'm guessing you also need to stand still with this one. I don't think I've ever seen a not stabilized score like that before on a tank. These ones don't have anything. They're just reconnaissance vehicles. Right, so these are the tanks we were using. Also not very accurate, but that didn't seem to hurt their abilities. Very good night vision. That would explain why they're so good at night. These things definitely feel like they will be best in an ambush situation. And B, what is the difference with the B? It's just you lose a little bit of... The model is slightly different. You lose some accuracy, some stability, the reaction is lower, the fire is lower. These also don't have the advanced night vision. Right. Right, the AMX-10P is what we'd have for the infantry fighting vehicle. Fairly good autocannon, not very accurate again, but very good night vision. And this is just a taxi. It's an okay gun for what it is, but definitely not something you want to push with. Interesting name for that gun. And the VKB hot with the missile launchers. Very good missile launchers, but you do have to stand still with these. Yeah, and advanced night vision. They have a lot of advanced night vision on their vehicles. Definitely a army designed for the ambush. We did not have this one with field, we had this one. Yeah, no night vision. This one would have had night vision. This is a very, very basic vehicle. But I guess it works decently enough, although it doesn't have a very high accuracy or stability. So you're not likely to hit anything. This one has a slightly better chance to hit anything, but yeah, you would need to get it in the field. Oh, this is an awful looking vehicle. Basically nothing more than a technical. I guess if you have nothing better to, then this will serve. Oh, you can just get the you just get the gun itself on the ground. Well, that's neat. Alright, AMX 10 PC. Quoi? Répétez. Scheiße, it was so frustrating. I prefer to work with Belgians. Right, so this is a command vehicle. Right, the artillery. Ooh. Yeah, Austerlitz. Yeah, definitely not resting on your laurels there, huh, France? All the big battles that you won. Yeah, it's an absurd amount of range. I think this is pretty much the entire map. And they also have this. This is the mortar team we were using, I think. Neat looking vehicle. There's a truck. Right, so the standard Fusiliers. Marines, which have better survivability. Where's the ATGM? Marines had an ATGM, didn't they? They had this. Alright. Fire supports. Yeah. They must have had some of this with the squad. Right? I'm pretty sure I did not have a fire support team. Oh well. Well, that has been my look at regiments, Winds of Change, all the various nations. I'm sure the old nations also have gotten their own glow up with the new DLC. There's the various airborne units and stuff. Like Coyote here has F-16 Air Patrol. Not seeing any airborne. Do they have an airborne division? Yeah. So this one All the airborne is in Humvees though, and that's not the same. Oh, they do have something here in Kansas. They're an airborne division that you can use as a drop point. So what about United Kingdom? Ooh, the Queen's Dragoon Guards. They have such fancy looking names. Very difficult to play as, apparently. Doesn't look like they have anything special per se. Also no real airborne. Oh no, there it is. In Darwin. Some Lynx Paras. Let's have a look at that. The Regipedia. Air Force, sure. Dells, Lynx Transports. And the Paras definitely are new, I think. I think they had them either attached to some sort of unit that are rifles or TA rifles. So using the Balan ATGM. Yeah, but the rest I don't think is terribly new. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm not sure if West Germany has anything new specifically. I mean, they have the transport helicopter, so I'm guessing they do have some airborne units. Basically, just using the Alpha Jet or the F-4 Phantom. What about the Soviet Union? What did they have? Right, the Mi-80 transports. And which one of these would be the... Oof. 60% survivability on infantry, that is terrible. I mean, that's probably the VDV then? Yeah, these are their elite troops. Oh, I remember this one. It's a bit like the plane from Command and Conquer. Guess this was used as the model for that one. I mean the plane, not this, the model in this game. Right, well, as much as I would like to gush over everything that this game has to offer, I could potentially even do another skirmish. I think we have seen enough of that, and well, we were never gonna get a full session out of this, I suppose, regardless of how it went. So I think I will call the stream here for today, because I didn't have anything else prepared just in case we ended early. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and next week we'll be playing something different. Once I figure out what I feel like playing. So I would like to thank you all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I showed that the French don't just retreat. So that we can put these jokes to rest. Finally, please. And see you next time. Bye.